The big money is not in the buying and selling, but in the waiting. Spend each day trying to be a little wiser than you were when you woke up. In my whole life, I have known no wise people, over a broad subject matter area, who didn't read all the time, none, zero. It is remarkable how much long-term advantage people like us have gotten by trying to be consistently not stupid, instead of trying to be very intelligent. The safest way to try and get what you want is to try and deserve what you want. The best thing a human being can do is to help another human being know more. We have to deal in things that we're capable of understanding. If you're comfortable with your investment, it's not going to have a very good return. All I want to know is where I'm going to die, so I'll never go there. The first rule of compounding: never interrupt it unnecessarily. The iron rule of life is that only 20% of the people can be in the top fifth. If you play games where other people have the aptitudes and you don't, you're going to lose. The best way to get what you want is to deserve what you want. The big money is not in the buying and the selling, but in the waiting. Understanding both the power of compound interest and the difficulty of getting it is the heart and soul of understanding a lot of things. I constantly see people rise in life who are not the smartest, sometimes not even the most diligent, but they are learning machines. They go to bed every night a little wiser than they were when they got up. To get what you want, you have to deserve what you want. Mimicking the herd invites regression to the mean. It's waiting that helps you as an investor, and a lot of people just can't stand to wait. The best armor of old age is a well-spent life preceding it. Success is not about the destination, it's about the journey. Be great at what you do. Be so great they can't ignore you. The biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that is changing quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. If you are lucky enough to be someone's employer, then you have a moral obligation to make sure people do look forward to coming to work in the morning. The best thing an investor can do is learn as much as possible about what they own. In investing, what is comfortable is rarely profitable. Capitalism is an incredible force. But left unchecked, it doesn't work for all and is a threat to our democracy. Sometimes, the best way to make money is to do nothing. You should be paranoid about your own life and your health, your finances, your loved ones, and your friendships. Make sure your sense of identity is not just about what you do, but also about who you are and how you treat people. The most important thing you can do is to learn to be patient. In a world full of doubters, the people who believe in themselves and their ideas often find themselves ahead of the pack. Start small, think big, move fast. Education is our most important tool to reduce poverty and increase economic growth. To make real money, you have to be right and contrarian. You can't fake authenticity. Be the type of person who not only wants to be the best in the world but also the best for the world. We need to be more patient and invest in the future we want to see. Don't chase the hot thing. Whatever it is, don't chase it. Figure out what you love and then figure out how to make money doing it. The secret to happiness is freedom, and the secret to freedom is courage. In life and business, there are two cardinal sins. The first is to act precipitously without thought, and the second is to not act at all. The main thing is to recognize the problem for what it is and attack it now, before it gets worse. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. The greatest danger in times of turbulence is not the turbulence, it is to act with yesterday's logic. You learn in this business, if you want a friend, get a dog. Some people get rich studying artificial intelligence. Me, I make money studying natural stupidity. In the end, it all comes down to management. You can overanalyze and underanalyze all you want, but in the final analysis, it's the management. If you want to have a great life, you have to be willing to take great risks. The most important thing is to be true to yourself and those you love and work with. I look at the whole world as my office. I go in and look for the worst companies. Good management is not going to change them. Money is not the answer. It is only the question. The answer is yes or no. You can't run a company by fear. The way to get the best out of people is to create a family atmosphere. You have to care for them. If you're successful, it's not because of what you did, but because of the team you have behind you. When you have a position, you have to start hedging it right away. The game of life is the game of boomerangs. Our thoughts, deeds, and words return to us sooner or later, with astounding accuracy. You learn a lot more from the lows because it makes you pay attention to what you're doing. I like to be around people that really want to excel, and can do it. I get my kicks that way. The moral compass of most people in business is not to be correct or accurate, it's to be right. I love to go in when no one else likes them. That's where you make the money. Success is not the result of spontaneous combustion. You must set yourself on fire. The more you seek security, the less of it you have. But the more you seek opportunity, the more likely it is that you will achieve the security that you desire. Your attitude is either the lock-on or the key to the door of success. The greatest gift that you can give to others is the gift of unconditional love and acceptance. The person we believe ourselves to be will always act in a manner consistent with our self-image. Success comes when you do what you love to do, and commit to being the best in your field. The key to success is to focus our conscious mind on things we desire, not things we fear. Your true worth is determined by how much more you give in value than you take in payment. If what you are doing is not moving you towards your goals, then it's moving you away from your goals. The key to success is to take massive, determined action. Decide upon your major definite purpose in life and then organize all your activities around it. Success is not just about making money. It's about making a difference. You have within you, right now, everything you need to deal with whatever the world can throw at you. The quality of your thinking determines the quality of your life. Your life only gets better when you get better. You are responsible for your own happiness and success. Never say anything about yourself that you do not want to come true. You can only grow if you are willing to feel awkward and uncomfortable when you try something new. The ability to discipline yourself to delay gratification in the short term in order to enjoy greater rewards in the long term is the indispensable prerequisite for success. Successful people are simply those with successful habits.